Hey, what's going on, guys? Sinister Skater here, and I have a huge update for you for Infinite Warfare. This is actually a huge update. There's been a lot of stuff that's meaningful in this update today that's been fixed, and it's been a playlist update. You don't have to go in and download a patch like you did earlier this week. This stuff was probably added in the patch, but they made it go live today, Friday the 13th. Yes, it also is Friday the 13th, so watch your back. So let's hop in. We got a lot of gun tweaks and actual things to talk about this. And also, they don't always put everything in the patch notes. I have a few things that I've noticed that I put into this list as well. So if you guys noticed that I missed anything, or if you noticed something different that you've experienced playing Infinite Warfare, be sure to share it down below in the comments. But first things first, you might have noticed by this gameplay, Grounded has been added back into map rotation. It's been taken out for at least a month, maybe even 2 months so far. Like a couple weeks after launch has been taken out, so we can finally play Grounded. You might have not even known that it was gone because it's been gone for so long, but it's finally back. Also, I don't know if it's going to be for this weekend only, if it's going to be permanent, but there has been Epic Gun Game added to Infinite Warfare, and you're seeing gameplay of it right now. It's like perfect. I got Epic Gun Game on Grounded. 2 points right there in the video. But this is gun game, but you get to use all the epic weapons in, well, I'm not gonna say all because I don't know if all of them are in rotation, but you get to use epic weapons of Infinite Warfare in gun game. It's actually pretty fun. You get to use some epic weapons that you may not have already, and I'm gonna play some more of it after I get done recording this video because I found it pretty fun. Now, this was not part of the patch notes, but it is news from the last 2 days and for this weekend. Double XP is live until Monday, January 16th as of making this video. They have also addressed this camo issue. They said they're going to update these crappy camos on January 31st. So we'll see how that turns out. And they also said they plan on adding new ways to earn salvage in Infinite Warfare. So if you guys saw my little rant video, it was like 12-13 minutes long, those 2 things pretty much address everything that I had a problem with in that video, but it still did damage of the whole lazy update. If you guys want to hear more about that, go check out the video. But let's talk about more patch notes. So infected in gun game no longer infect. Oh, that was a bad pun. They no longer affect your KD, so you can go as negative as you want, as positive as you want. It's not going to have effect on your overall KD in the game. There also have been a few more infected fixes. One of those being that there are 2 new infected loadouts for you guys to use. People have been wanting more infected loadouts. Well, they actually gave them to you guys, so that's something to be happy about. Also, hardcore players. Hardcore friendly fire, they kind of tweaked this a little bit. Reflected damage has been turned on since the beginning of the game, but now it only turns on after you killed your 2 teammates, which is a nice balance of both ends that we've had in Call of Duty previously. You can still kill your teammate, but after you do it 2 times, you know you're going to keep killing yourself. You don't have to get kicked from the match, so it's pretty good. Now let's talk about some weapon tweaks. We have some good news for you Diamond and Solar goers. The howitzer headshots now count towards direct impact kills, which I wish they had this earlier, because if you got a headshot with the howitzer, which is a direct impact, so you have to hit the grenade in the head, it didn't count as a direct impact kill, which you need 120 of those for the howitzer. So they finally fixed that. The howitzer also got buffed by making it more deadly. They upped the lethal radius and the blast radius and increased the projectile speed. So, you know, it may not be worse on my best to worst list now. We'll have to find out and see. Other gun tweaks. The OSA launcher, the grenade launcher portion, got an overall damage buff and a radius increase, so that should be a lot better. The SMGs got a little bit of a tweak. What they did to these is they increased the hipfire aim assist and the ADS aim assist to 800 inches and 1400 inches respectively. It's not really a rebalance. All they did was tweak the aim assist so it's active at a farther range for both of the hipfire and ADS. So see how that helps, because people have been begging for those to be fixed just as long as they've been begging for leaderboards to be added to the game. The FHR-40 and the RPR Evo had individual tweaks as well. Their ADS aim assist range is 200 inches shorter than the default SMGs at 1200 inches, and the MACTAV 45, the UMP45, has an ADS aim assist of 1500 inches, which is 100 inches more than the default. So those are your SMGs right there. The shotguns got a little buff as well. They increased the hipfire and the ADS aim assist to match the damage range of 600 inches for each of the shotguns. So we're going to see how that affects shotgun play too, because the pump action shotguns need some help in this game, that's for sure. Also, quick draw was buffed a little bit, only for snipers. It slightly increases the ADS speed when you're aiming down scope for snipers, so more quick scopes, easier to quick scope. good news because I kind of like the quickscope, not gonna lie. So that's all the weapon changes. We also have some specialists and equipment and things like that have been changed. The micro turret, thank God they did this. They increased the health and the ammunition and the fire rate for the micro turret, which is amazing because I'm trying to get one of the rig challenges for the striker loadout, and you have to get double kills with the micro turret, actually 2 kills in the micro turret's life, and it was so hard because it instantly got shot down in core. You had to go into hardcore and hope that people don't see it, and then they get instantly melted. Now it's going to do more damage, it has more health, it has more fire rate, it's going to be hopefully good in core because it was really lacking. If you didn't have it in like a well hidden spot, you're not getting kills with it. So thank you for doing that. They also tweaked some of the rig challenges for the head and body pieces. Like before, for example, to get one of the, Phantom's body, you had to get 10 collateral shots with the Ballista EM3, which is really hard to do. I had like 4 so far playing my game. Now they tweaked it so you only have to have 1 collateral shot with the Ballista, which is a lot more doable. They've had a lot more tweaks like this with Merc and Synaptic, I know for sure, and probably everyone else in the game. So that's just a lot easier to get your challenges done. Black Hole, the lethal equipment, had its radius increased, and for the Black Hole and the Secret Grenade, players will receive assists if an enemy is being pulled in by the Black Hole or seeked by the Seeker and then is killed, which pretty much means that you're going to be getting more assists if you're using either of these equipments. We also have a couple map fixes and things like that are worth mentioning. The out of bounds trigger on throwback by the bowling alley and the bus area has been fixed, which is awesome because I actually just noticed this week. If you back up to the border of the map and you're still in the map, but you're by the bowling alley and you just back up all the way to the back, it'll say you're out of bounds, you need to move forward, but you're still in the map. I'm like, they need to fix that, and they did, so that's cool. Also, for you search and destroy players, the B-bomb on Scorch has been moved. I don't know where to, I don't play search, but if you play search, you'll probably recognize it, so be aware for that. And finally, last fixes we have right here, we have some CWL specific fixes. Again, CWL specific. The payload delay at the beginning of rounds for CWL has been removed so you can earn your payload immediately. Active camo has had its duration reduced from 10 seconds to 5 seconds. Reactive armor has had its duration reduced from 9 seconds to 6 seconds. Bull charge has been reduced from 6.5 seconds to 5 seconds. And rewind only rewinds a portion of your health back right now. And then finally, overdrive no longer restores players' health when it is activated. So, wow. This has been a pretty long recording. You can see this is actually a big update with a lot of stuff to talk about, and there's many more other minor and not so minor fixes that I didn't feel like were worth mentioning because it's like a roundup of all the important information that people will notice. But if you guys want to see everything, the patch notes will be linked down below in the description to their weekly Reddit post, so you can see every single change. And thank you that they did this, because it gives me more hope from the game after going on my rant and seeing these camo updates and realizing that the last update really wasn't anything that was like meaningful. So they did this, a lot of meaningful stuff here, a lot of stuff to look at, a lot of stuff to talk about. I mean, this video is pretty long, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think about this update down below in the comments, or just Infinite Warfare state right now. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. I'm Skater. Be sure to subscribe for future gaming and Call of Duty content if you guys aren't already. Like the video if you liked it. Dislike it if you disliked it. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.